Oi, oi, oi. Hi, welcome in, everybody. It is Monday. We made it. We have gotten to the beginning of the week. We're here. Who do we got with us right now? Hi, Tony. Welcome in. Thanks so much for showing up tonight. Holy moly. What's up? What is happening in the sky tonight? I have so much I want to talk about. This weekend was so interesting. I spent some time. This is, right? This whole channel is your next becoming. Well, it's also about like my next becoming. This is also about me and my journey and things that I am going through too. And I just share it with you and see if it helps you and things like that, right? So anyway, I'm going to go over things that I thought about this weekend because, gosh, I'm in Phoenix and it is extremely hot. It is extremely hot and there's just nothing to do. So I'm home all weekend just thinking of my life and the things that I want to do and kind of like just playing around with it. And so I'm going to share all that with you anyway, but we are just getting started. I do come on here every day around the 5 p.m. hour, Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you are following, liking, subscribing, all the things so that you can see when I come live Monday through Friday. So welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you are tapping and liking there on TikTok. Share it out. And on YouTube, make sure you are subscribing and hitting the bell, and I'll ask for your participation throughout the live. I have questions and things we want to go through because not only are we doing today's astrology, we're also talking some practical things to do with today's astrology using Buddhism and yoga and all of these things. So welcome in, take a seat, grab a pen and paper. We're going to have some fun. And I'm going to talk about me a little bit, get to know who I am. And I am Jill, by the way. I am Jill, and I am here in Phoenix. It is a million degrees here, and I cannot wait to leave this state at the end of this year or at the beginning of next year, whatever it works out to be. So and talk about that some more too. It's just it's too freaking hot. It's too hot. So I can't be here anymore. Like 110 degrees is ridiculous. I gotta move my laptop. 110 degrees is ridiculous, and I can't do it anymore. I'm over it. So so that's my little soapbox. I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to see something new. I've been here like my whole life. I need a change of scenery. You know what I mean? If you've been in the same place your whole life, you probably know what I'm talking about. I'm in my late 40s. I'm tired of being in 110 degrees every August. It's awful. It's awful. So, anyway, I'm going to talk about that today a little bit, but oh my gosh. So, where are we? We're about 13 past the hour. Well, let's do it. Welcome to your Phoenix Renewal Hour. I am Jill, and I want to tell you something right from the start. Today feels different for me, but like a good different. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. How have you been feeling today? Did you feel any kind of energy, some kind of way throughout the day? I don't know. I've been thinking a lot over the past couple of weeks, really, of what I want this show to be. And I realized that I don't just want to teach astrology and go over the day's astrology. I want to bring you into my actual life, the real one, the one where here I am sitting in Arizona right now, working a day job that sucks the soul and life out of me, and I'm counting the days till when I can leave and do something else, right? I'm dreaming about moving to the countryside in January of next year and building something from scratch that I genuinely believe will change everything in my life. Hello, welcome in, Jim C. Hi, Lou, welcome in. Hi, Cindy. So that's gonna be the show going forward. Me getting to know you and you getting to know me and watching me go through this journey where I'm gonna change everything. So we'll talk about that as we go through the live tonight. Um, but yeah, we're going to go through my journey with astrology as the compass, Buddhism as practice, yoga as my grounding, and all of you in community making it very, very real. So, welcome to my first live of August and the first Monday in August too. And let's um let's bring it all home. Let's make this feel very real for everybody. Let's do our best to encourage, right? All right. Okay. So something did happen this weekend that I want to bring up and I'm excited to talk about. Um, I shared a still post this weekend of an imagining, a dream that I have. I created this image based on things that I've been thinking about and dreaming about. So I posted it on TikTok and not on YouTube, but on Facebook and Instagram as well. And so if you go and you look at the stills, you'll see one. It looks like a little mushroom village. Um, and I would love to make a little destination village in the countryside with mushroom house cottages where we all get back to nature. It has like a little town square. I have a grandmother named Opal, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to have a Grandma Opal's bakery? And you could go into my garden and pick fresh berries, and then we'll go into the bakery and we'll bake a pie with it. Or let's invite, the kids and the scouts to come and do their retreats there and go through the forest and do whatever the hell they do. And you could rent out the space as a whole venue and do a spiritual retreat with your friends and or there'd only be like a dozen of these little cottages. Maybe it's just individual families and they're just having vacation, like spending 2 or 3 days there and like having a little laid back life, cooking at the bonfire and some s'mores. So like I'm thinking about all of this and I'm going to a town where my sister's at now, and she has a bunch of maple trees in her forest in her yard, and she makes maple syrup every year. And I'm like, wouldn't it be cool? And you could make syrup and sell it at my little mushroom village, right? And thank you, Kat. I think this would be so much fun. And being that we're not Christians or religious, we are more spiritual and playing in the woods in a pagan kind of way. We wouldn't be doing like Christmas celebrations. We would be celebrating the solstice or something in our mushroom village in the forest. I mean, this sounds like so much fun to me. So I want to bring you all along with me because I want to make this a reality. So I'm going to continue to go live and talk about how I'm following the astrology to get me to my dream, to my next becoming, and still be here to encourage you through your dreams and your next becoming. Let's talk about our dreams together. Let's do that as a community because how else are you going to bring something to fruition if you can't even talk about it, right? At least talk about it. That's step one, right? so So anyway, this is my dream. This is what I'm thinking of. I don't know if I have a way that I could even share that image here right now. Let me play with the stuff on here. Oh. Oh no. Yes, yes, exactly, Kat. Wouldn't that be fun? So here you go. So here's the idea. I went to Munich in 22 for a vacation, and I had a little Airbnb. And when I walked out of the Airbnb, there was a whole ass like um, farmers market right out there with a bakery and a coffee shop. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to make this on my, I'm going to get a little bit of land. Like, let's get 10 acres, some nothing huge, and put these little village houses, these little mushroom houses, and put a little town square in the middle. And you can wake up in the morning and walk out and get a little cup of coffee and a fresh baked pastry, some strudel or whatever, and have some fresh fruit and have the feel of like a farmer's market. But we could actually have a farmer's market there. And because it is in the country and people are growing their own food and they are making their own maple syrup, like, and there'd be a little like restaurant in there too. You got to have a restaurant if maybe it's like a little glamping resort. I don't know. Isn't this wonderful? I think that would be just the most fun. I would totally go there. I'm thinking about what kind of place would I want to go to, because I feel like mushroom glamping, yes, and maybe you do that too a little bit and look at the stars. I don't know. I don't know, maybe, but that sure wouldn't be on the billboard. Make your own assumptions. Oh my gosh! Hi, this is my life. Hello from Brazil. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome in. So yeah, I'm dreaming about my life. This is Jill's next becoming. It's your next becoming too. So, I'm not talking California. I'm actually talking about Minnesota. I am going up to Minnesota in January. This is where I'm planning on moving to from Arizona, and I'm looking to buy land up there, and let's make this happen. Let's turn this into a little mushroom village. I think that would just be a great time. I want to make it like a closed in private like resort, but you could also like sell wristbands, a limited number of wristbands for the public to come if they wanted to do some of the activities that are there, or go to like the venue. I think it should have a wedding venue. Maybe there's a building in the back where you could have an indoor wedding if you want, but then you could have the outdoor wedding in the forest. Big amount of open space for live music, like all this stuff. Oh my God. I've been thinking about this so much this weekend. I think that is just going to be the funnest. So these are the things that I'm thinking of. And so I'm like, okay, what does the astrology say? Is this something that is in the cards for me? And gosh, it sure is. It sure is. And so I think I'm not delusional. I don't feel like I'm delusional. I feel like I can do this and people would go and it would be a whole lot of fun. So would you go? Like, is that something you would want to go do? Go hang out in the woods and stay in a mushroom cottage, and it would have like all the fun, like creature comforts you need, like all the plumbing and electricity and Wi-Fi if you need it in your little cottage, but it's meant to go out, get in the dirt, you know, get one with nature, all the things. Also have love sharks, and they have a mall with sharks. They do. So at the Mall of America, I went there one time, and this God, that had to have been 15 years ago that I went. They did have a aquarium inside the Mall of America, and they have like a whole like theme park with rides in there too. They're like little kiddie rides. They're not like major like, but yeah, it was a fun time. I'm tired of being in the city. I've been in the city my whole life, and I don't know if y'all have been to Phoenix before. Right now, it is the hottest time of year, and there is a lot of unhoused people. A lot. And they are literally going crazy from the exposure to the sun. It's very bad. It is like walking around with zombies around, and it is heartbreaking and it is scary. It is really scary. Last week, in fact, one of those people broke into my office and like ran amok, like went crazy in our office. It was very scary. And it's like it's a daily occurrence that I'm having to interact with these people, that the poor thing, and my heart truly goes out to them. But I live in a tiny little apartment. I barely survive myself. There's only so much I can do but bring awareness and volunteer and things like that, which I do. um but holy God, that is so scary. It is so scary. um Yes, I am planning on doing the fairy. Fairies are my thing, man. I have always wanted fairies. So I'm thinking like I want a little like English garden with like maze type things where you could have a little tea party and sandwiches, twinkle lights everywhere, a really girly little section like that. I do want like big toadstool mushroom chairs, and just it would be kitschy. I want cobblestone little walkways, things like that, just very, very detailed and particular. I just wanted to be this magical place for adults mostly to go to, but if we want to bring kids in, of course there's room for that too. Kids like magic, why not? Let's teach them all the fun stuff that's really out there, so I wanted to share that with you guys because I think it's important to talk about your dreams. Yes. Yeah, California is rough. It's way more expensive than Arizona is, way more, and the taxes are insanely high there as well. So I'm so sorry you're dealing with that, cat, but I get it. I get it. And my son lives out there too, and he has a room that he rents in a house for God knows how much, but it's tough. It's tough out there. It's tough everywhere. I'm going to be moving into my sister's house. I'm not even going to be able to have my own place when I move too, right? So this is a big dream that I'm having. But I feel like it's something that I could really, really do. Thank you. And I could get it funded. I could find a way. I've been working in finance my whole life. I feel like I could find a way to get a mushroom village built and going. I think this could happen. Yes. Yeah, Kat. Yeah. I know. And I was like, well, because my son lives in California, I was like, I want to go out there and be with him too. But then, yeah, I looked at the rent. There's no freaking way. There's no freaking way. I could never do it. Hi, welcome. Hi there. Welcome in. Hello. Yeah, it's awful. It's so bad. So, we gotta build community. We're breaking down the system. We are all going to figure this out as a unified group. And that's why I come on here every day. We're going to figure out ways to break through these systems that are in place so that we can all thrive. Yeah, it is crazy hot. It is like 110 degrees today. I am dying, dying. So I've got the tank top on, but I have the sweater on because I'm on these platforms and it thinks I'm unclothed. So I have to put something on or it blocks my life from going out because it thinks I don't have any clothing on. But I'm like, I do, it's just hot. And I have the AC on and fans blowing at me, and it's just ridiculous, ridiculous. But anyway, thank you so much for listening to my dreams of creating some kind of like mushroom village that people could come and stay at and have a week, have some vacation, get some R&R, get one with nature, all the things. I feel like that would just be fun. Like why not? I would totally do that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what happens. So anyway, but the dream journaling, the asking myself hard questions, the writing down what I actually want, that's the work that I built in my book that I sell on Amazon called My Journey to Myself. This is a 400 prompt journal. So it asks you 400 different questions about various different parts of your life so that you can do the inner work to really find, like, it's for people in transition. Like, I'm in my late 40s, and that's why this came up. It's called From Jill's Empty Nest, is what it says at the bottom, because I was like, I'm going to talk about going through empty nest, but it was all, I'm going through my journey, right? My journey to myself. And I literally going through this all myself, and it helped me figure out who I am, what I like to do. And this is coming on here live, talking about self-discovery and personal growth. So if this is something you're interested in, if you go to my bio, there's a link tree there, and I think it's even linked in the description of the YouTube live. But it is sold on Amazon. You can get it in paperback and write in it, or you could get it on Kindle and write it in your own book, which is what I do. I write it in. I have like a little leather bound journal that I just write in, and so I'll do a prompt from there once a day, just to keep me going. Hi, Ro. So I do that daily, and yes, of course, and that helps. That helps with that inner work. It keeps you aligned, helps you figure out what your purpose is, what lights you on fire. So I've got that linked in bio if that's something that you're struggling with, if you're going through a transition. It'll help you, think about who you are and love yourself again, because we've got to love ourselves the most, because we spend every minute of every day with ourselves, right? So anyway, have you been keeping a dream to yourself that you need to say out loud? What's happening in your inner world? What is your dream? I just shared a big dream with you, and yeah, I just came up with it this weekend. So we're in the idea phase, right? But what about you? What are your ideas? What are the things that you love to do? What do you love to do? What do you want to do? What do you see in your future? Dreaming. Like, we're asking the universe, we're telling the universe, this is what we want. We're not telling it how we're going to get there. We're just saying, hey, this is what I want. This is what I think I can contribute to the world. And it's going to make me happy, and it's going to make my community happy too. And we're just telling the universe. Universe can figure out the rest. We just need to make up our mind as to what it is we want and say it and write it. So for me, for manifestation and the magic that I can personally do comes when I say it, but then it amplifies when I write it down in the present. Make sure if you're trying to manifest and things like that, you are writing it down. Write it down. It works. Or maybe I'm just magical and everything I write down comes true. I don't know. But that works for me. So I'm just letting you know. But we do have astrology to go over today. Pretty cool, actually. So let's talk about it. So, what is our sky doing today? So, we are checking in the morning, at least today. I checked in the morning to see what was happening in the sky, because I thought it was going to help me understand the day and week that I'm walking into. So, let's see what happens. So the moon is in Aries, waning gibbous. So, meaning we're in the releasing, refining phase after the full moon that was on July 29th. Thank you, we're done. Aries moon is pure fire, okay? It's the moon that says stop analyzing and move. Take actions. Don't overthink it, right? Let's stop waiting for the conditions to be perfect, and let's go. Let's just do it, okay? And the moon is conjunct with Saturn right now, meaning they are sitting right next to each other in the sky. Saturn is the planet of discipline, of long term building, and earned results. Okay, so Saturn in Aries says be bold, be deliberate as well. So, not just being bold, but deliberate with what you're doing. Move with intention, build something that lasts, right? Okay. So that is exactly what this season of my life feels like, right? I had this wild dream about this village in Minnesota, right? I have this show that I'm building here, and I have a January as my deadline for financial independence. And some mornings I want to throw everything at the wall. I want it all to happen at once, but we know that that doesn't happen. But the moon conjunct Saturn today is my reminder that, Jill, you need to pace yourself, right? The dream is real. Build it like something that's going to last, right? One deliberate, consistent step is worth more than 10 frantic steps. Wouldn't you agree? Something more deliberate. Mhm. And then there's Mars. So Mars has been out of bounds since last week, operating outside its usual guardrails that you would get when it's in Gemini. Okay. The sign of communication and bold ideas. So when Mars goes out of bounds, it amplifies the courage to say the thing that maybe you've been holding back, to share the dream, right? To go public with the vision, like I just did, right? I think that's why the village post happened when it did, because the fact is yesterday, I didn't, I don't think it was yesterday, I think it was on Saturday, I didn't look at my astrology. I was literally just working on creating my posts for the whole week. I create all my posts for the week on Saturday and schedule them out. So I only do the lives during the week and have time because I work Monday through Friday, right? Because who has time to do all that stuff every single day, right? So I made this post not knowing the astrology, not really, of what was happening. Um, and it was right in line with it. So here I am. I was being bold with it and honest about it, when I made this post on Saturday, and I got 2,500 views on that, like immediately. Like it really resonated with people because it's authentic, it's a real dream, it's who I really am. And I feel like if you can be, thank you, if you can be who you really are and then speak your truth, you're going to get a whole lot of interesting results, good and bad. But I think you're going to get more good than bad results. You're going to attract your tribe, your people, when you're being who you are. And that is what I am trying to do here with you guys, just being who I am, telling you about my weird, wacky dreams. I wanna build this mushroom village and I wanna live there. I should show you the house that I designed. It's a tree house, like a big tree is the door, but there's like a cottage built into it in the back, all single story, because I'm an old lady and I don't want to go up and down the stairs anymore. So, so I got that too. Um, anyway, it resonated with people, and it was in the stars to do that, and I didn't even know. But I want you to think about what Mars out of bounds means for you in your life. Is there something you need to be bolder about and say out loud, and a dream, something, a conversation you've been needing to have? Hi, welcome. Have you been holding something back? Because right now the door is wide open and the universe and the stars and the planets are asking you to walk through it. Your destiny is on the other side. Your dreams are on the other side. Thank you. Thank you so much. So think about that. What bold thing has Mars out of bounds been nudging you toward? Drop it in the comments. Think about it. Let's talk about it. I'm so hot. Woo! Oh gosh. So in the mornings, I'll sit with a daily Buddhist teaching to center myself, try to plan out my day, be a little bit logical. It's a real practice for me. So it's not just like content. I think it will be a hit, so I'm sharing it. This is something I believe in and actually practice and live by. So the teaching that I am practicing today with this Mars Saturn energy, um, it comes from Zen Buddhism. It says, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. Hi, Daniel. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, that I like this quote so much. Chop wood, carry water, before enlightenment and after enlightenment. You're going to do the mundane things because they're necessary. You're going to continue to do that to make progress on your goal daily. And so that was my reminder today. So even though it might not be what I feel like doing today, I do it anyway because I know that it's going to help me progress over time, right? Because there is no overnight transformation. That is not reality. Reality is small progression, daily steps. Chop wood, carry water. Chop wood, carry water. This is our daily practice, right? So, like for me, um, building a business on social media, selling books that I'm writing, and building a brand, showing up every single day on these lives. That's my chop wood, carry water. I also am posting a live or a video every day with the daily astrology that's 2 to 3 minutes long, and 3 stills as well, one with the astrology, one with the Buddhism, and one with the yoga. So I've got 4 posts a day that's going, one long form video telling the whole week's astrology every Sunday that gets posted. So every day there's something. This is my chop wood, carry water. This is what I do to get to my dream life. And this is the work I do. On top of my daily, I have to pay the bills stuff, right? Going to my office job where the homeless person broke in, right? It's scary. And I want to change my life. I want to be in a totally different kind of life. So these are the things that I do. Hello from Brazil. Hi. So these are the things I do to build my brand, to build what I'm doing here. Thank you. And I'm here to encourage you too to build your brand or whatever it is that you want to build, whether it's on social media. Oh, I like the cocktail. Thank you. Woo! So whatever it is for you, that is what we're here to talk about. That's why I come on here every day to encourage you. Because in this season, it can feel unglamorous, where the results are slower than you think they should be. The work that you're doing feels invisible. Oh, heart me, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. I love you guys. Um, so, with today's astrology and today's teaching, it's saying the same thing, that this is the path, the ordinary daily showing up is the path to get your dream built, right? Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So I do want to say something directly to the women in here who are watching this and thinking that you want to build something of your own too, right? And I want to that you want to generate some real income as well. So I wrote a book specifically for you that's looking to build. It's called AI Side Hustles for Women Over 40, because that's who I am. And this is practical and what I literally do. This is what I literally do to come up with ideas and create new things. Okay, this is not theory, this is something I have personally practiced to generate income myself. So I also have that up in my bio in my link tree, sold on Amazon, on Kindle right now. I wasn't able to do it on paperback. Thank you. So I do have it on Kindle though for you. And there's a ton of ideas. And it's not just ideas, it tells you how to do it. It gives you the practical. I would never just say, here's an idea, have fun. So this actually gives you what you need. So make sure you do go to my link tree. I just got the 2 books on there, the inner work, the journey to myself, with all the questions, and then the outer work being the AI side hustles for women over 40, which really anybody can use. It has all the tools, things you need in there to start making your own income right away, right? So, what for you is your chop wood, carry water? What is that for you right now? The unglamorous thing that you have to do every day to build what you want to build. I want to hear about it. Put it in your comments down here. I want to celebrate you because it's not just me that comes and chops wood and carries water every day to build my business. I know that you all are working hard too, and I want to celebrate you. Thank you, Austin. And make sure you are liking the live and sharing it out. Please bring more people into the room. Let TikTok know that this is important. And if you're on YouTube with me, make sure you are subscribing and hitting the bell. I come on here live every Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I want to bring you with me on my journey. Hello, Walid, and welcome in. Terry, hello. Make sure you are liking, tapping, sharing. I really appreciate you all for doing that. It makes me so happy, and I really need the support because I am in my building phase, and I want to get more people in here so that we can build this community and we can build the mushroom village. Wouldn't that be fun? We'll have a mushroom village and we'll look at the sky. You know, you can see the aurora borealis there sometimes, and we could just have a little psychedelic fun there in the mushroom village in the forest with our little fairy glowy lights everywhere, and just have talks all night long around a campfire. Oh my goodness, we'll eat some s'mores and cook really good food, and we'll have the bakery and we'll bake yummy pies. Oh, that is my dream life. I just want to have my dream life with you guys. Wouldn't you love to do that? Would you come to Minnesota and come stay in a little mushroom village? I would. I would. Yes. Yes. And have it have an event space too, and we could have live music. We could do things. It would be an enormous space for fun. I can't believe it. I can see it so clearly in my head. I just take a look. I posted it on Saturday on if you're on YouTube, check the link tree. You'll see the link for my TikTok page and you'll see the post. It says, it's called Grover Gardens. I haven't really come up with a name for it. But that's just like an idea I had, because I like the double letters, the GG. So glamour gardens, gardens of glory, because we can give glory to the earth and, worship the earth and the trees and the water and the breeze and the air and the fire. We'll worship all the spirits there. Maybe it's called Gardens of Glory. I don't know. We're figuring out the name. You guys can help me figure it out. I don't know what that means yet, but bless you. I don't know what that means, but thank you. All right. So let's get into the yoga portion of our evening. Let's bring this energy into the body, because you can't just think your way into your dream. At some point, your dreams need to live in your body. Did you know that? Yes, your dreams are going to live in your body. Everything does. Hi, Kareem. Welcome in. Welcome. So, the pose that is meant for today and today's energy is called Tadasana, mountain pose. Mountain pose, you stand with your feet hip width apart, ground down through all four corners of your feet. You stand tall and firm. You make sure your arms are engaged at your sides, your core is engaged, you're not slouched, your shoulders are back, and your head is high. Mountain pose, that you are firm as the mountain, right? There's this gentle purpose about you. Your chin would be parallel to the earth, right? So your gaze is soft and forward, right? That is the mountain pose, okay? And the teaching in mountain pose is the mountain does not apologize for taking up space, right? It doesn't wonder if it's allowed to be there, and it doesn't perform for anybody. It simply is. The mountain is complete and it is present. It is completely grounded and it is 100% just itself, right? So take one breath in mountain pose and feel your dream in that breath while you stand there firm, taking up space unapologetically, right? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Um, so, if you did mountain pose, tell me, did you do it? I didn't do it. I'm sitting here. If I did, it would wonk up the thing. But take a look, and I do post different yoga poses every day on my TikTok page. So definitely check that out if you want to try a new pose every day. Thank you. Good night. All right, let's see. Oh, let's see. Who else wants to pick up and leave their life and start something new? Who else has been thinking of creating something different? Thank you. Is it just me? Am I the only one? Am I the only dreamer in the room? Who else has been having a dream? Because I'll tell you what, I feel so lit up when I get a new idea. I can't help it. I just want to talk about it and talk about it and talk about it. What are your ideas? What are the things that you want to build? I don't care how outlandish it is. How outlandish is a mushroom village when I don't have any money right now? Like, it's a wild dream that I just said live in public in front of all these people, like, so what? I believe that I can find a way to make it happen. I believe that if I tell the universe that this is something I really want and I feel like is valuable to the world, that it'll come, that I'll be able to figure it out, that it'll happen. The universe will inspire me to take action one way or another, go left or go right, go up or go down, sideways, whatever it tells me to do. And I'm going to keep paying attention to the astrology and following along. So keep following. Make sure you're following along because I'm going to take you with me every step of the way. And I want you to tell me what you're building too, because I want to encourage and celebrate you as well. It's not about me, right? We're about growth and self development here in any way, shape, or form we can. We just want to get better every day, taking a step. We carry water, right? We chop wood, carry water every single day, working towards our best self, working our way towards enlightenment or whatever it is you're trying to do for your personal journey, right? Yeah. So, real picture, I'm gonna uproot my entire life once again in January, move to a whole nother state, and then Diane, I don't know how to say you, but hello, welcome in, welcome in. So, yeah, I want to go be close to my sister. My brother is there. My father is there. I got a niece living there with her kids. There's family there. My kids haven't had kids yet. They're not really thinking that direction, which is fine. I feel like having this mushroom village where people can come, I'm gonna be around kids plenty. There's lots of kids and lots of family up there. I want to be near my family. I want to be in the woods. I want to be in a much calmer environment than I'm in right now. I feel like it's way too overstimulating here in the city. It's too much for my nervous system anymore. And so I want to make this big change. So my youngest is graduating college, getting his degree in December, and so stay here with him till he graduates, and then I'm off to start this whole new life. And I'm so excited to talk to you about it and bring you along with me because I am going to show you as we go along. Um, I would love that. And my sister, she's starting or she's been doing a biofield tuning practice up in her town, and sound baths and all those things. I feel like she could do those type of activities at the mushroom village. We could do like a sound bath for the village if that's what everybody wanted to do. It'd be on the schedule of activities, right? And you could schedule with her a private session for your own biofield tuning session or whatever. I feel like there's so many different things we could do, and I can include my family in this, and then we can all be a part of it and make all these wonderful, wonderful new communities and network with each other. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I feel like it would be just such a wonderful time. I don't know, but we don't have a name for it yet. I was thinking like Grover Gardens, but no, maybe Gardens of Glory. I like the GG. What do you guys think? Do you have any? If you have any ideas, let me know. But I'm thinking, I'm here for it. I'm here to learn with everybody, take everybody's ideas that are willing to offer to me. I'm willing to offer you ideas. And it's reciprocal. Let's grow each other's community and net worth, right? Let's build our income streams and not be super reliant on the governments and system in place to take care of us. Let's make sure we can care for ourselves and each other. I can't wait to grow my own food and fruits and vegetables, and be near farms where I can get some grass fed beef, or in organic things and eat healthier and be in a better environment for myself. Why not? There's a lot to do and a lot of dreams to have, and I'm really curious what your dreams are and what you want to do in your life. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for me. How fun. Oh my gosh. Let's see. So what's everybody up to? What did you all do this weekend? What happened in your life? Did you come up with some cool ideas? Did you watch TV, some sports, you visit with family? What happened for you over the weekend? It was way too hot here in Phoenix for me to go out and do anything. I hibernated all weekend. I stayed inside. I didn't even want to like go to the pool or nothing. It's just too hot. It's just way too hot. Yeah. Hi, Nathan. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, we are getting up to the 6 o'clock hour, And I do want to close with this. The sky today said, be bold, be deliberate. Mars out of bounds is giving you the courage to say the thing that you want to say. Moon conjunct Saturn gives you the discipline to build what you want to say. You're from Algerian. Welcome. And together, they say the dream is real and it gets built by being consistent and doing the work one day at a time. Cut the wood, chop wood, carry water, chop wood, carry water. We do the mundane, unextraordinary, not glamorous things every single day to get to where we want to go. Because life is the journey, the path is the life, right? There's no waking up one day and you're all of a sudden at this destination, because your goalpost tends to move. And so we take the journey every day. That's the goal, to make sure your journey is nice, right? We gotta keep our keep cutting wood and carrying water, right? If you're interested in going deeper in the things that we talk about here on the lives, the inner work, figuring out what you actually want, the practical work of building income to support your dream, both are in my books that are linked in the description, linked in my link tree and bio, sold on Amazon. So if that's something that you are interested and doing, if you're in the middle of the inner work still trying to figure it out, check out my journey to myself. You've pretty much got a good idea of yourself, and you're just looking to start building income today, like work out on something right now, you can get AI Side Hustles for Women Over 40 on Kindle right away. No waiting for delivery. It's there today. You can start reading it, get ideas and practical steps on how to move forward with these income streams that you can that are literally made with products that are either free or very low cost. You can do this today. Okay, so make sure you check the link tree in my bio and look for those two books sold on Amazon. Nice and easy way to go. Easy way to go. You know. Um, I will be back tomorrow, Tuesday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're watching me for the first time on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe and the bell so that you see every time I go live. And there on TikTok, make sure you're following and you will see me go live as well. I'm so happy you all came. I love you all. We're going to have this journey together. Let's keep it up. Let's keep going. Have a good rest of your night. I hope your Tuesday is wonderful, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.